Your agreements do a ton of things. So your contracts or quotes or proposals, they're going to do a lot for you in addition to protecting your business. Within Moxie, your agreements can do things like send an invoice automatically, or they can create all of your projects automatically as well. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So when you have your, let's find a better test one than my one that just says, here's a test. When you've got your beautifully designed and customized agreement, you're going to add in these service packages, right? So that comes from your widget here where you are pulling in these services. So with these services, you are going to add, let's see here, we'll just point one out here. So when I add in my service packages, I've got my package name. I can edit what that looks like. Here is all my package information. I can do add-ons. Hopefully you've already watched the agreements video in our 101 course, so you're really familiar with this. So you can pull that in from a project template that you have already created. And so this is going to be your package that you are selling in your agreement. Once your client chooses one of these, you can toggle on that now this is going to actually create the project for you to manage within project management. So if you are adding in a project and it's got some tasks, so this version is just text. So it's just going to pull in the information from the package name and from here. So this one I've got my package name is option 2. So when it creates the project, it's going to create a project called option 2. And it will also respect the fee type that is set up here. So it will create a project called option 2. It will be charged at a fixed price of $9,000. I can also pull in tasks from other projects in this area as well. I can tell it what project type to do. Again, hopefully you've watched how to set up your projects in our 101 course to tell you all about what project types are. And this is going to allow you to create both the invoice and the project. So that lives here under settings all the way on the left where I can say, I want to automatically create projects and invoices. So based on what is chosen here, that's what's going to create the project automatically if you have that toggled on. For your invoices, you can have it automatically send the invoice, or you can have it review the invoice before sending. So let's say this is your first time in Moxie. Welcome, probably why you're watching this video. And you want to see, okay, what's the invoice actually look like once one of these is signed? You might want to toggle this on so you'll get a chance to review the invoice before sending. Or maybe you've been with Moxie a long time, you already know what this is going to look like. You could turn that off and the invoice will send immediately after this is done. Of course, the other way to get paid while your agreement is being signed is to include your integrated payment. So that's here in your widgets. This integrated payment, if you click and drag this on here, it will drop in the ability to pay with a credit card if you have Stripe integrated with you. So if you do choose in your settings here that you want to review the invoice before sending, once this contract is signed, you will get a notification over here that lets you know that your contract has been signed, and then you will get a notification. Let's see if I can find an example. This invoice is ready for approval. You can click on it, take a look at what has been included in the invoice, make sure it matches kind of what you were expecting, and then you will actually need to go and share this by clicking send. You can download the PDF and send it that way, and that will mark it as sent, or you can send an email here from Moxie where you choose which template or already have a template set up to send the invoice.